cliffside city. Goes all the way back. Hello and welcome. This is Intrigue, and we're ready to get on another house. Just as soon as I show off a couple of things. First of all, let's see. Right back here, I've added in a very quick teleport down to the first level base, and you can see there's a big change in the flooring, and I've actually cleared up the wall. I switched it out for glass. I wanted to be able to see the lava flow a lot better. So if we come back from here, one of my normal viewing spots, you can actually see a lot better. I didn't have enough carpet. I finished the rest with black concrete powder and black concrete where necessary. And these are all, I think I showed this already. These are all safety lined as well. And everything pretty much, except for the deep canyon here, the lava gully. Initially this was done to prevent too many slime spawns over here, so but then I just continued it out with the color, except where I have the tough walkways. And that is pretty much everything. That catches us up. All right, so today to finish up, what am I thinking? Jump. All right, there we go. All right, I need to finish one house here, see what kind of design I want to go with for the floor. We're gonna stick out. We're gonna have our, I'm thinking of the house build. Okay. Right, so this is the house then. And then I'll worry about the rest of the floor outside. And then 1, 2, I'm gonna go ahead and do 3. Make it a little bit longer than we have been. 1, 2, 3, and then let's finish off the interior floor. I don't think you're gonna be able to see a villager anyway, so I have the glass to work with. Is that what I want? Be a little switch in color, but that's okay. Let's do that, and we'll put some sort of cover on that and a pot there, and leave that one hanging over the edge. Might do something similar on this side. Let's take this and put that there. I really don't like those. What if I do that? That's very dark. No! Alright, hold on. Okay, so maybe I don't do that at all. Oh, right. No, ow. Although, I will say, even though I fall occasionally, this is the one part I should have put in long ago, because this makes that such a faster recovery. All right. Stop. You go there. And then I only need 2 pieces there. Do need some lighting up here somewhere. I'm thinking that we're just going to do the same thing right here. And we'll just put 4 pots there. Put that right there. Let's extend this out and extend this out by 1. There we go. See, now I can do the full rounded roof type. Yes, that will work. Excellent. Okay, so I want to get rid of that one. Can I just plant that? No, I cannot. I didn't want to do 2. And I guess I'm gonna do a moss one and then just do that. Does that look horrible? It's fine. Okay, there's that. I want that to go there. Why is there glass there? Huh. I don't know how that happened. We'll put you there. Put your shears there. Very good. And your profession block. You're right. Normally I would put it out here somewhere. And I will. We're actually going to put it right there. I just have to be careful to keep that so you can't wander off. I really need to do something there too. That looks nice. Can I get a... Hold on. I don't think I can. It's a little odd, but we can do that. I like that. There we go. Can't do the same one there. That's kind of the one I wanted there. Okay, that looks very homey. So I want to do the fern right there. That looks excellent. Let's do the lighter blue one right here. Let's do the cornflower over here. We'll do the acacia there. Birch sapling here. Tell you what, we'll hide the loom with a bush. I like that. Matter of fact, maybe we'll even put it on both sides there. Alright, so we'll spread these around in a couple of spots. Maybe we'll just do a little thing right here. Though we could just make this officially a path, which does make sense. Let's see. Oh, that's a problem. I need to fix that. Alright, so, I don't know why I thought of replacing all this with grass. Actually, I was thinking about maybe doing some of it with moss, and I might. But also it will let me add some plants and things up here. And I think partly it's in contrast to my very dark floor at the bottom. Maybe it shows that these people are well established. They've had time to, you know, replace a lot of this with dirt and make it more comfortable for themselves, right? And apparently I have diamonds. Several of them. Beautiful. There we go. Those dudes are still asleep. Nice. Did you somehow lose your profession even though I've traded with you, or is that just I just couldn't see it through the thing? Okay. And put gates right here. That also will keep our villagers safe. Just do a couple of spots here and there. Mostly to keep the villagers from hurting themselves. Put a little color around as well. There is now, I hope, no reason I cannot release the farmers. So we're going to break down that barrier. Oh, nope. These gates need to stay closed, Intrigue. Alrighty. Oh, I was going to put a house up here. I'll do the floor underneath. I'm going to do the prismarine. I think it should show up pretty well here. I'm just going to alternate for now. Hopefully I have enough. So go to this. I want my windows. Probably going to be here and here. Let's do one here and one here. I like that option. And then that. There we go. That will work nicely. And we'll just do that right there. Should be as long as we can get down here. Okay, we're good. My dude, how did you get across the fence? I knew these farmers would end up getting out somehow. Where did... Oh, he found a bed to go to. Okay, that's fine. Oh dear. Open the fences for them. What are you doing over there? Okay, I don't want to knock you off. Maybe I should sleep, and that way maybe you guys will go back to your workstations. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I can only hope that guy comes back where he's supposed to. I don't know about my color choices here. I'm actually already looking at designing what I'm going to do for season 6, which will be coming up ere too long. And I think I have a decent plan in mind. So I'm kind of happy about that. These are exposed, so I'm not going to do the top slab. Alright, well you're back where you're supposed to be, so I guess I can close the gates for now. Wondering if I can lose the corners and make it less square. Like that. Okay. I want to use this somewhere. So maybe we'll just use a couple in the floor here. Why not? Oh, that's a good spot too. Now we have a door. I don't have a ton of room, so we can be a little like... Let's do that. If I have enough, I'll do the whole roundabout. Alright, so we're going to do that and that 4 times. I think that'll... Oops, I gotta straighten up to do that. Yeah, well, excuse me for trying not to fall. I think we will do that right there. I think we'll put a bluette right here because it's easier to see, and then the daisy over here. Let's do our piece of black wool right here to indicate you're a shepherd. Let's put our bed down. I didn't know such a thing was possible. What are you doing, Minecraft? Where'd the bed go? Oh, well, that would be why. Alright, let's try that again. There we are. Okay, so I had a thought. Oh, I should have done it here. I can put these back. Perfect. Yeah, we'll put one there. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, I should have filled this up. There we go. And that will do. Okay, something a little different. I do want to do a little bit of this as well. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna call this one done. There's one more I have to finish, and I need to get all these shulker boxes out of here. Oh, I almost have melons. I'm trying to think if I have a spot I can actually put another mushroom house, and I don't know that I do. And I'm kind of satisfied with everything we've got going on here. So the slime heads can pretty much go wherever. Just because there are so many of them. Assuming I can actually place them. There we go. There we go. Maybe over here. Don't want to block you from where you can actually travel to or from. So I guess we'll put that there. That looks like a good spot. Okay, so that's 2 of the Fletchers, and then there's 2 more over here. These have been my workhorses, so it's only fair they get some unique ones. Let's see. My dude, you're gonna get the Angry Wolf head. And you are going to get the Bogged. There we go. Let's put a few more slimes around. That's a good spot. I guess we'll do a couple more here then. And maybe one for our ladder here. Let's put you there. Well, the farmer's wraps. They're definitely gonna get my farmer heads. So the other one will go upstairs. And the iron golem one should go down here somewhere. I guess the shepherd can have the iron golem. There we go. Plant 1 will also get the dragon head. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't look attached. Let's take this fence post off and just replace it with a dragon head. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. I mean, technically you're not a butcher, but that's okay. We're gonna go over here. Yeah, we're gonna hope they're around somewhere. I think the drowned would go... Oh, that's right. Your front door is over here. We're gonna put the drowned on there. I have 2 houses over here, so I have no idea where these farmers have gotten to. But there we go. There's 2 phantoms there. And we can do... Oh, no, I can't do... I guess we'll put you up here. There we go. Put a wither skeleton up there. I still have a lot. So the very last house we did, I guess we're going to give you a slime. Let's just throw a slime there. That's appropriate. I think if I put you there... Oh, no. I might be able to get in if I put you there. Yes, okay, that works. All right. Did I put... I did not. Okay. We'll put a phantom right here over my teleport. That works. I'll put a slime there. I can do a wither skull there. I don't remember what I did. Okay. Let's do an enderman there. Alright, we got a couple here. I think an enderman will go well right there. And we'll do a wither skull right there. I guess we'll change it up and do like just a regular skeleton here. And we'll put you there. I actually meant to put you over one. Well, kind of in front of the door, at least. I think a skeleton will be appropriate for you. We'll just throw you there. Well, I should have collected these and used them for the intersections. That would have been nice. You know, turn right at the Enderman's head. Okay, I think now we can go down here. The Enderman's head is oops, very good right here. The slime kind of works perfectly right there. And I think we will give you a skull right there. I think that is most of the rest of it. Let's see, can we put one there? And there? Yes. Oh, I should kind of mark where the waystone is. Right? Can I? Oh, I can't put you there. Can I put you there? I can. I think the rest of these we'll just throw down here. There we go. There we go. Ow. Okay. We're done. Let's, real quick, take one last look. The Undertree, the skeleton farm. We have the two aqua power stations, plant 1, plant 3. We don't ask about plant 2. The cliffside city goes all the way back to the lava lake. We have farmers here, shepherd here. Because it's a slime chunk, it's carpeted and it's filled out with concrete powder and concrete as well. So we have portals up and down. We'll do it real quick. Of course it's raining. Back to the origin point. I don't have armor or anything, so I'm hoping to... Wow! Come on. There we go. Load in. Thank you. Just do a quick look at Intrigue. My house. My original house. There's a little bit of stuff up here. Not much. There's not a whole lot in the chest. They're pretty empty. You know, tools, so forth. You can see that's my beacon out of the water there, which is across the lava lake on the other side. I'm not actually going to show that. But I have a few dogs left up here, some beehives, missing some bees. And Apparently we let my sheep out. I don't remember doing that. I might have. The pond I built, landscaped, before I completely moved underground. And all my neighbors, Mom Hawk. I think that's Fox Blockhead. Kyrie's right down here. And that's our community nether portal, waystone, and enchanting setup. Oh, yes. My teleporter is over here by Gentle Sage's house. As well as the drops, if you want to go that way. But this is faster if you have it working. Ow. Alright. And then over here, now we're right beside the shepherd. Over here we do have bridges across the lava. The only thing over there is the actual beacon. Gentle Sage has a beacon on the other side. Mine just covers the area. His does not. I think Mom Hawk has one as well now. I haven't looked at everybody's. So we have another farmer here. We have toolsmith here. I think we have armors in those. We have, let's see, Fletchers. That's how I got most of my emeralds. 2 Fletchers here. We have the crack where there's a break in the water around the tree flooding down here, and then there's also a break in the lava lake, and that kind of not quite meet in the middle. 2 more Fletchers over here on this offshoot, and these are the lines that sort of designate our quadrants, our 5th that we were building in. Our other Fletcher, we can look from the other side of the lake. I guess we can look at what's not down here. That was my lava area. I think, oh, I might have it blocked off. Yeah, the beacon is right behind that wall right there. So, yeah, that's a look from the other side. Diamonds I haven't collected. I have a mostly clear texture pack on. And I just did glass walls. And I thought that actually worked better than having other types of walls. Yeah. And real quick, we'll go up the inside. We could actually, no, let's do it from the top. There's a teleport to the upper level. So the upper level here has farmers in here. Not all of these are, I think this is a stone cutter. Not all of these are taken. I didn't have enough villagers to fill out everything. This is the last house built. It's a shepherd's house. This is another setup for farmers. Hopefully I don't step on all the crops. But yeah, there's a lookout at Kyrie's place. I think she may be back on. This is the last full day, I believe, of survival. After this, it's going to creative to allow people to want to finish their builds and haven't had time a chance to catch up. Oh no, this might have been the actual last house. I don't remember. Yeah, I did. This was a shepherd as well. Okay. We have our copper lighting on all the paths. The paths are all tough. And down here we have a solo house. Oh no, there's 2 actually. There's one over here, which may not actually have a profession. Might have forgotten that one. That's okay. We have a house over here. This one is a smoker, so a butcher. And this crisscrosses quite a bit. So, actually, I need to. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go down the other way. There we go. That technically doesn't lead anywhere. This just leads up to the other section behind the farmers. There is a door right there where I have a concealed water source and a test while I was working on. And then if we head, let's see, I think this just goes up to the farmers. Yes, okay. And then that I never did anything with. We came from here. Okay. So if we go down here and come out here, we were just here. This is where the cat is with the butcher, the smoker. And this one has to continue down this way. It's a long hallway. There is a house out here, one of the slime houses, which I thought I would try. It's a bit unique. Did I give you a profession? Oh, yes. Cleric. I think there's one more this way. There's two on this end. We have another cleric, and you are... Yeah, both clerics actually. Not occupied. Okay, and then down here we have two more. These are neighbors, both shepherds, and I designed it. A lot of these can be fenced off and enclosed, which most of the ones on the bottom level are. And then, but they're unoccupied, so they're open. Oh. You're occupied. Ah, that's one of the rare ones that actually got finished. Okay. This one here. They're all supposed to be a similar style. I was very much inspired by the Dr. Seuss houses in the movies. This is just the geode where I collected a lot of the material for this. So we have another cleric's house here. Did not get any of the clerics. Let's see. I think we can go... We just looked in here, didn't we? Yes. That's our sleeping fellow. Our stonemason right here. I've traded with him. We have two of them right here. This continues down to the bottom floor, but also both that path comes over here down, and this one here. There are three here. Only one is occupied. The toolsmith here, and leather worker, and forget what you are over here. Oh, toolsmith? No. Armor, weapon maker, weapon master. One of those. And we come back down here. The other one goes up to the other two houses there. That's where it comes down. And that is pretty much everything. Except for what is underneath. But I want a couple of good looks from back here. So this is my fifth. Now remember, the water cuts it off right there. So this is a look at everything I've built in the Undertree City area. I went a little bit more cliffside based, you know. I'm like, okay, maybe they didn't feel like cutting down all the rock, which I did initially, and then After the reset, I changed it. We do get a lot of iron golems. Oh, right. We do have our other stone cutter right here. He's the only one kind of on the island out here by himself. Skeleton farm above us there. So we can go in here a little bit and get a decent look. That's a pretty good look. Turned out pretty well. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Let me know what you think of it. Took me a while to really get going on the building, so interested to see what we think of the end product. And over here under aqua plant number 1, I did finally create a storage system. Everything is sorted into the chests for the most part. All the shulkers have been emptied. There's nothing in the shulkers. All the main tools are up here on the wall or on the armor stand. And the rest of the really good stuff is in these 3 chests here. There's nothing left in the ender chest. I'm gonna grab, just so I don't starve real quick, I put most of the food away. But then I went running around. Okay, that should be enough. Anyway, there are shulkers there, and the colored shulkers are over here. These are my quick plant potatoes for all the farmers, but all these shulkers are made and empty. All the colored ones are empty. And I've emptied them all, and everything is pretty well sorted. Although this whole section right there is pretty much all deep slate, either cobbled or other. We have our tool set up. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed AdultsCraft Crossplay Season 5. I'm already thinking up plans for Season 6. I'm going above ground. I'm tired of being below ground. No! I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Many thanks to AdultsCraft for the SMP for what they've put together for us and what they do every time, and for all of our wonderful members. I hope you all had a great season as well. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, till next season, this is Intrigue.